Hi everyone, this is DinoSasha here, and welcome back to another review. And today we're going to take a look at the figure. It is the Safari Ltd 2019 Prestosuchus. Now Prestosuchus, which means Prestus crocodile, is an extinct genus of pseudosuchians that lived throughout the Middle Triassic period across 242 to 235 million years ago, who now live in Brazil. Now, the size of this creature may depict it to be around this size. So, the length is about 5 meters, 17 feet long for the specimen. However, there's something like bigger one could reach up 7 meters, 23 feet long. Now, they're considered a other species. Now, Prestosuchus is among the most brilliant killers in the South American regions. It is also along with their cousins with the Saurosuchus and Prestosuchus, in which these creatures may coexist with one another. Their carnivores mainly eat meat, so which means that these animals may possess of its musculature. So these creatures may possess of a useful strength. Its cousin was a Saurosuchus, which depicted to be another crocodilian. Now, without further ado, let's talk about the sculpt. I mean, the sculpt on that figure looks very fantastic, not gonna say. It's a very good design for a creature could do like this, and I mean, I'm impressed. I'm an expert for the dinosaurs. I like the Prestosuchus would look like as a predator. Now, let's talk about the other things like anyone's like, apart from the sculpt, which is pretty good. Let's talk about the pose. The pose is relatively okay. It's like walking pose, searching for food or mate, but this is considered a mythical thing. So basically, it's considered a typical timeline. So not only that, let's take a look at the details. It details kind of like a rough, similar to those crocodiles, but which means that this is a different reptile nonetheless, which that could be the reason why it looks like. So the details is alright though, but with the rough skin of a crocodile, which it makes it rough to know about it. So, let's talk about the color scheme of this magnificent creature. The color scheme is indeed with the blackish colors, along with the upper body, which is black all across from the body to head to tail, especially the brown colors all around the side of it, which that makes sense to me. And yeah, we also did the same thing with the black claws on each foot, and especially the white underbody, especially the black dots in it, especially with take a look, is the head. I like the head of a Prestosuchus. It has a perfect design, sculpture, and even the tongue. I mean, Prestosuchus is more like a T-Rex when I see it, which this is impressive for a killer to be thrived for many years. And yeah, that's a pretty impressive reptile, and it's pretty nice. And yes, it's basically a figure nonetheless. Now, the accuracy is very good at the expectation. Now, the reason why it looks like it's considered to be a different animal, nonetheless, if the Prestosuchus would look like. So, let's give it a ruler and let's give this a predator and measure in terms of a length from the tip of the head, always tip of the tail. We're looking at about, as we can see, it's almost like 8.5 inches, which is only at about, as we can see, it's around as 21 centimeters, and the height which is on top of the rigid back, which is looking at about 2.5 inches, and which is only at about 6 centimeters. Now, for comparison, I'm gonna bring up this similar crocodilian, and here's what the Schleich 2020 Prestosuchus. Now, alongside of these creatures, Prestosuchus and Prestosuchus look alike, but they are completely different species. But since this Prestosuchus is a lot bulkier, while the Presto is a lot skinnier nonetheless. because this figure was released in 2019, this figure was released in 2020. And that's not also include that, because Prestosuchus is actually a pretty good figure. Now, for a rating, and I'm gonna give it a solid 9.5 out of 10, which is an impressive crocodilian nonetheless. Although it's a crocodilomorph, but it turns out to be a great animal. But, despite its appearance, it was Bionicle. I mean, it could be reviewed that, but some people have been reviewed, like Bionicle Source or Gibson Kite, if you want to know about it. So this figure deserves a likable thing. So, if you know about this figure, let me know in the comments. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss a video, and leave a comments below. And I hope you see you for another review about the Safari LTD 2019 Styracosaurus. Goodbye everyone, and see you all next time.